Hi, Filter here. I'm gonna try and do my best look at my opinion on the episode called uh, of the Orville called Deflectors. It is reminiscent, I can tell you, of the season 5 episode of The Next Generation called The Outcast. It had an androgynous society. One of them chose to be female. That sort of thing. In this, we have Bortus's old boyfriend, whom he knew after some weird thing going on, discovered, not weird, but some shore leave, discovered that he was into females. To Mockless, or to us here in the United States or in the Western society, it's the equivalent of finding out that your friend, if some guy says, "Hey, I'm going to hang out with June," and then you see June with Lucy in bed, and then you're like, "Oh, okay." Most most of the time, you're just going to say, "Okay, let it go." Now, we live in a society. Generally, Western society has, how can I put it, a sort of live and let live sort of attitude. It is. It's a live and let live sort of attitude, generally. But I can tell you that Mocklin society, the way it's based, the way I see it, is really based on um, what countries that you find in the Middle East and in Africa, where they are far less tolerant of homosexuality, which is basically explained in the form of how Ed and Kelly are talking about how their values kind of go against everything that we believe in. It goes against the grain of everything that they believe in, which is understandable. But I think it's a very good allegory on what happens not just in certain parts of, I guess, the United States, but generally, which is policy in other countries. We know in Iran, you are given a forced sex change for being gay, whilst other countries, they just hang you, kill you. They just kill you. They flat out kill you. Throw you off of buildings, hang you slowly. That's what makes it really messed up. So, or imprisonment. So again, it was a very good allegory on what they were trying to do. Um, Tala, that character, I mean, a lot of people were kind of wondering, she grows on you. She grew on us. I like the character. She's a little, and we get to understand that there's a bit of a backstory with her. She says that her family is nothing but black sheep, or something like that, because they all do service work. Like, my guess is, um, they're all law enforcement on her planet, or they were all soldiers on their planet, and that's generally looked down upon on Celea. So I think that's a very interesting thing, which I think they're probably going to touch on in a season, maybe next season or future episodes, maybe next season, because I'm not sure if there's any more episodes coming after this, after the episode after this one. But they're going to touch on what's her backstory. Now, also the fact that the character of Lokar, who's this brilliant Mocklin engineer who develops the super deflector shields for the Orville, um, the fact that he has a sort of thing for Tala, which I thought was very interesting. He kind of finds her attractive and the like, and she kind of says, he could grow on me, what the hell? And and of course, Clyden in the mix, making things potentially, well, basically screwing it up, and Tala basically laying down the law, saying, if I ever see you, you better walk away, because I don't want to look at you, because you basically, your actions sentence somebody I like to death, essentially, or imprisonment. I kind of got lost. I was a little tired watching the show last night. Oh, and hats off to Bruce Willis playing the Big Flower. I thought that was interesting. Oh, that was hilarious. I was like, huh? Is that Bruce? What? Okay. Anyhow, I just thought I'd put that out there, give you my thoughts on this episode. If you guys have any opinions on it, let me know in the comments below. Rate this video. Hit the notification bell. And until then, I'm Filter. I'm out.